All right, guys, simple strategy today. We're gonna see if hot dogs will catch catfish. Yes, folks, the good old hot dog. A bunch of people that have watched these chicken fishing videos using chicken for catfish bait have said, you gotta try hot dogs. I've kept saying I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Got through the spawn, we're here post spawn. We're gonna drag some of these things around in little chunks, see if some catfish will eat them. All right, so you're probably asking yourself, why would you use hot dogs when you've got much better bait out there? Cut them up into relatively small pieces. I just want to see if they'll bite. I am putting these out on every rod I've got. I've got an interesting story about these hot dogs I'll tell you later, but for now, just getting them spread out around the boat. I may change up a little bit later and put maybe some chicken or some perch on, but for now, we're just gonna get them spread out and see if anything will hit them. I try not to overthink this process. I'm gonna try not to overcomplicate it. No Jell-O, no Kool-Aid, just hot dogs. All right, guys, my impatience is getting the best of me. I dragged for just a little bit. I ain't had a bite. I'm impatient. I want to catch a fish. I'm going to put out some pieces of chicken on the port side of the boat, see if they get hit. I just checked that one rod for the heck of it. There was nothing on it, no bait. So checking this one. Hot dogs, because they're just so mushy. Yep, nothing on it. Well, there's good news there. There's a piece of a hot dog left on this one. Put a piece of chicken on, a little side by side here. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna check these on the starboard side. I'm leaving these as hot dogs. It is kind of worrisome that these things come off. It may be one of the baits you just can't drag. You just have to anchor up with it. There is a hot dog piece on there that looks like it's been bit. Maybe I need to fill the hook up with hot dogs. We may have one eating on this hot dog right here, this outside board. I made a move. I dragged that one area. Let's set the hook and see. Yep, it is. It is. Might have popped off. It's the first bite I've had. I was dragging a different area and dragged it for about, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour. Never had a bite, never got anything. So I came up into a cove. And I'm gonna try pulling out of it. Now I got two rods going off behind me. Those are both chicken baits. Oh, wait. He may be on there. He may be on there. He may be on there. We may have hit a pocket of life here. I'm gonna slow the boat down. I'm not sure if those hooked up or not. Small fish, but he's gonna count. Hot dog fish. Oh, little blue. Semi-sassy. Little blue. Heck yeah. Fish number one of the day. It is not a giant, but it came on a dog. A hot dog. I'm fascinated. Back alive. Oh, is he there? Is he there? Is he there? I'm gonna check it and see. I don't know if he's there or not. He is, as expected. He's small. Oh, he is there. He is there. I'm gonna nurse him in. I'm gonna nurse him in. Oh, he's little. Okay, little channel cat. We got another one on a hot dog. See if he'll lift in the boat. He may be whisker hooked. Nope, he's hooked good. There we go. Uh-oh. Hot dog's beating chicken 2-0. They ain't no giants, but we caught some. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say I ain't got another one on the hot dog. Hot dog going up 3-0. 3-0 over the chicken. I'm gonna have to check my chicken baits to make sure they're still on there. These are not big fish, guys, but they're eating it. Proof that you can catch some fish on it. Boy, it's a little one here. It's a little one. Hey guys, if you're looking for an easy bait, this may be the trick here. Little blue, little bitty blue. Even if I was eating them, I don't think I'd keep that one. It's all right. Look at that anal fin on that thing. That's how you tell a blue cat from a channel cat. See that outer edge, how flat it is? Channel cat's real rounded. Good example there. 3 on the dogs. 3 on the dogs. All right, guys, there's fish number 3, believe it or not, on a hot dog, of all things. That's pretty cool. It does work. No giants, but we ain't caught a big fish yet either. So there we go. It's working. I do have questions about how good it's going to stay on the hook. I think it would be a lot more dependable if you were anchored up fish any of these baits were and getting dragged around and coming through stuff. But for now, it's working. It may be a little something to how you hook it. I will have to say that. I said I was going to keep it simple, but you know, sometimes you just go with it and see what works. Gonna keep pulling through here, see if there's some more, see if there's any outliers in here anywhere that are maybe some big ones, some pigs. I'd love to catch a pig on it. Almost caught a pig on a hot dog one time. Freaky weird story. I'll get to that in a second. Let me see if I can catch a couple more. Oh, we got one on chicken. We got one on chicken. We got one on chicken finally. Chicken said, I ain't taking no more of that. I gotta get eat. Outside planer board, chicken bait. Not a giant here either, but catching a couple of fish. Curious if it's just time of day here. Maybe they're biting a little bit later in the morning. I was out here bright and early. This, a little bit later in the morning. I don't know what time it is. About 9 o'clock. That'll happen in the summertime. It's not always early and it's not always at night. Sometimes it's middle of the heat. Not exactly fun. Chicken making a comeback. Oh, did he get in planer board? Yeah, I got into that planer board. Channel. There we go. Little male. I'll show you what that anal fin looks like on this one. You'll see the difference. It's a channel cat. Anal fin on the outside of that one. It's backlit there by the sun. It's real rounded. Doesn't have that straight edge. That is the difference. That is the biggest way to tell. You can count the rays too, but the quick glance, that's the way to tell. Here you go. All right, guys, there's fish number 4. That time on a piece of chicken. So we know chicken works. We know fish will bite that. The only thing I don't have out is some cut bait. I've actually got some cut bait on my cutting board. I caught a perch a minute ago. So the next little pull I make, wherever I end up, I may end up putting some perch on there and just fishing it side by side to see if that makes a difference in the overall bite or catch rate. But yeah, getting hit, a few fish. It's not on fire. This bite is not crazy. I expected to be more of those medium-sized fish through here, but just not on them. And like I said, it could be time of day, it could be something like that. So I keep dragging, see if I can stick one. Maybe a pig. He ain't a giant, but he's the best bite of the day. Just had a good little hit on hot dog. See if we're gonna get him landed. He's still there. I think I may have one on the chicken on the other side. Yep, he's acting like it. Taking my time getting him in. We want to count him. Another hot dog bite. It's actually working. Got a little pocket of fish through here. At least I say I got a pocket of fish. It could be totally just the time of day these fish are hitting. And that is another channel. Good hook channel. Yep. Typical Lake Wiley channel catfish that just got smashed in the floor. Get him up here. Again, this one does have spots like a channel catfish, but you can see that outside anal fin rounded on the outer edge of it. Got spots. Not all channel catfish have spots, especially the older they get. And when they get spawning, they look very, very similar to a blue cat. Get back alive. Yeah, that one's on a hot dog. Hit that planer board. Not a giant. We're catching all fish, these smaller fish, but it's working. It's catching some fish. Fish are hidden. So one thing I've always said is that action brings action. And if you got some fish feeding, you know, we can incite some others. So I got one over here on this rod. Looks like it's hooked up. Let's go see what it is. All right, let's check out this inside planer. Got something on it. Can't tell if it's a good fish or not. We're hooked up. That's what matters. This is a chicken bait. Stays button. He is still there. This ancient mariner has the Gomexus power handle on it, by the way. Good little handles. I'm going to be adding them to all my reels. A little bit bigger blue, but not a giant by any means. Bada bing. Semi-sassy. Chicken bait. Chicken bait. Stick a hook in my hand. That hurt. Yeah, even on that one, it's got that outside flat edge on that thing. Similar body shape, a little color difference. Color can change depending on water clarity and everything else, but this one likes chicken. He gone. Pow, blue cat. That's the biggest one of the day. Not a giant by any means, but the biggest fish so far. And not an aggressive bite. I mean, it kind of hit it and took it and kind of started swimming around. So none of these have been super aggressive fish. That last channel cat was pretty decent. I wanted to eat the hot dog. But the one on the chicken, not super aggressive with the bite. So that could tell us something. I'm seeing some dead mussels floating on top of the water. So some stuff going on there. That happens about this time of the year every year. It's just a matter of we can find a pot of some good fish. At least we're getting bit. I think that's what, how many fish are we up to? 6 so far. And out of the 6, 4 have come on the hot dogs. They work. Is there a difference in which one works best? Who knows? I don't know if I'm gonna spend enough time trying to figure that out, but we'll see if I can catch any more out here. So I got a fish on my perch rod. This is one of the precision cast rods by Catch the Fever. It's actually a crappie fishing rod. At least that's what it's designed for. I use it perch fishing. This is a sabiki rig, so this thing may be all kinds of twisted and foul hooks. That ain't no telling how many hooks are in it. It's gonna be a mess to get up there. Channel cat. Sadly, he doesn't count for either one of our baits because he's on the old sabiki. Probably gonna break a hook off here, but we'll see if we can get a shot at him. Oh, we got lucky on that one. He's only got one hook in his mouth. Nice little channel cat. Color, we on the channel cats. We ain't on the blues. Going back alive. Oh, tell me it ain't so. We got a hot dog. Made a run down the lake from where I was set up at, dragging that area. I think we had 7 fish through there. Not bad catching, all small. Just gonna see if I could get on any bigger fish. But I don't think this is a giant. Dragging a little deeper water out here just to see what's working. And we got another hot dog bite. These stupid things are actually catching some fish. Like I said, people have asked me about fishing with them, using them. Anytime I've done the chicken videos and they've seen chicken, they've always said, hey, try hot dogs. And I said, I'm going to. And I just have put it off. Got up this morning. I said, I'm gonna go film a video. I'm gonna try this hot dog thing. So I stole the kids' hot dogs out of the refrigerator. Sorry. And we're out here pulling in a channel cat. Again, I found the channel cats. That is for shizzle. Boom, another one. Hey, who beats not catching anything? Pass something to pass the time, waiting on a big one. Back alive. All right, true story about fishing with hot dogs. About 3 or 4 years ago, the guy who created the Catfish brand that you've seen me wear and seen on my boat, K-A-T-F-I-S-H, Matt Miles, he and I were fishing the Ice Bowl tournament together and on Kerr Lake. And it's home of the world record blue catfish, the largest fish ever caught in a catfish tournament. It's home to big fish. Anyway, we were fishing a tournament. This is in January. The bite was slow. We really didn't have anything. And he was filming something, a little funny ha-ha skit with this hot dog. And we throw this hot dog on a rod and it goes straight out the back of the boat. And I don't know, we may have caught 2 or 3 fish all day. It was about the end of the tournament. And all of a sudden, rod goes over. And I mean, if y'all have ever seen a big blue bite, this was as big a blue bite as you can ever get. Just loaded that rod up. Lifted out, got about 2 or 3 cranks on it. It pulled back, sucking off line. And man, I was like, we've got a contender for the tournament. A few seconds later, it popped off. Clean as just pop, boom, gone, not hooked up. What was the bait? It was the hot dog. It was that hot dog that we threw out there jokingly and forgot about. So I still think about that. I still tell that story. I still reflect back on that time and wonder just how big that fish was. The big one always gets away. Who knows how big he really was, but man, that day on a hot dog, we might have won the Ice Bowl.